It was good.
Yeah.
Especially for it to be under 2 minutes. Like, sometimes that's the most powerful messages. It's like straight, like, even though it wasn't a lot of dialogue and it wasn't long, it still said everything it needed to say.
Yeah.
And it still had, like, impactful messages.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I mean, you know, most, like, you could take different ways to view something, but
Yeah. I give Asha credit for that because,
Mm-hmm.
like, there was times when we were like coming up, okay, what are we going to say? What is this? And then I'd be like, oh, la da 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 da. And she'd be like, shorter. And I'd be like, la da 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 da. And she'd be like, no, even shorter than that. Like, it just moves so fast. And she was very, because I think I'd be like, oh, I'm going to say this. And she's like, can you say that? But with less words. And then I'd say it again. And then she would be like, she'd help me refine it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she is very good at making it, like, doing a lot with very little. Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you feel your strong points were?
My strong points? I think just bringing that energy, just like kind of being goofy and just like whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Like,
Okay.
I'll throw in some ideas, I'll bring my personality, but I just roll with it. Like, now let's do this, let's do that. And yeah, I think that's it. Just having fun.
So, because I like the way you all did the credits at the end when you said, and anything else, and everything else, which hat did you feel the most comfortable and empowered in? Like director, actor, writer?
Definitely acting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had any advice for any, like, new and upcoming person that's in the film industry, for any of the hats that you just wore,
Yeah.
what would be the advice that you give them?
I would say just stay open and flexible. I mean, like, as an actor, you don't really know when the next project is going to come up. You're looking for it. You're hungry. You want it. I'd say probably my advice is just to stay open, like, and flexible. Like, if something comes your way, even if you're really busy. I was really busy when I met Asha because I was, like, in the middle of doing a play, and I was just focused on, like, finishing out the shows. And but then she came and I just felt a feeling about her. I put out there, like, hey, we should maybe work together. And then I think that made her just go, oh, like, why don't we just shoot a film? I think just being proactive, like, when you feel a vibe, say you want to do something. Like, tell someone, hey, I'd want to work with you. And just put that in, like, the ether.
No.
And then if it's a match and that person felt a certain way about you, then they'll contact you and like, they'll just be like, hey, let's do this. And, like, I totally wasn't expecting this. I didn't even know, like, I'd get to shoot a short film. And then now I also didn't know that I would get to go to my very first film festival. Like, it's like, if you had asked me this, like, 2 months ago, I just been like, I don't know. But it's just, like, blessings. It's like, I got to do this play, and then that, like, she came to see that play. And, like, I just got a vibe about her because she came to see the play alone. And she found me after, and she paid me a compliment. And I was just like, wow, that's something I would totally do. I would totally, like, just go check out a movie or see a play or some kind of artwork alone. And so I already kind of just, like, felt a kinship to her. Like, oh, she's an artist, and she's checking out other work, and she's seeing what else is out there. And, yeah, I think my advice is just to be open, to, like, be collaborative, say what you want, and then when opportunities come your way, like, just remove all the blocks. Just say yes, because there was I was just like, I remember she just was like, hey, I'm going to rent a camera. Would you want to, like, shoot a short film? And I was just like, you know, I could have easily been like, who is this girl? Like
On Saturday.
Yeah, she's like, let's shoot it this Sunday. And, like, and it was probably, like, Tuesday. And she's like, do you want to shoot it this weekend? And I think that was, like, a moment when I easily could have just been, like, maybe pushed it out. But I just, like, when you feel like it's something you're supposed to do, you're just like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll come this weekend. Like, just removing all those blocks. And I think she was just like, do you want to shoot it this weekend? And I think she was kind of just like, what is this girl going to say? Like,
oh, yeah, because you guys did a lot of improv.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think just that is like being open and saying yes. And when you feel good about someone, let them know. Tell them that you're open to working with them. And you never know what, like, the universe will bring. Like, I got to shoot this film, and then we shot it. Like, it was just, like, great. I kind of thought, like, oh, we're going to shoot something for our reels. Like, this will help us land gigs or whatever. And then she shot it, and then we shot it, and then she was just like, why don't we enter this into some film festivals? But before she even said that, that wasn't even in my head. I wasn't even thinking about film festivals. And she's like, why don't we just, it's already shot. Why don't we just submit it? And I was just like, I never thought about that. and then here I am talking to you about a film festival coming up that I'm like super excited about. So I think just rolling with things and going with it and going all in when you can. Like, when you get a good opportunity, just go.
Well, I love the fact that you both took a leap at connecting with a new person and just going for it, not allowing any little back thought in your mind, negativity or anything. Like, just go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
And sometimes it can be even better because now I get to go to a film festival with you guys, talking to you about film. Like, thank you, universe. Like, this is what I wanted. Yeah.
So when it comes to, because I identify a lot with seeing signs, just going for it. When it comes to preparation, how much do you feel prep was needed to do this shoot? Like, did you all still rely on preparation, like story, writing a script, or like how much time did you all actually put into that part, or was it just raw, organic, just go?
This particular project was raw, organic, just go. For other acting, I like to do a lot of preparation, like really get to know my character and like, because I'm playing a different character, like I'm playing someone else's version of something. This one, since it was so like raw and organic and like playing to our strengths, it was just kind of like, what makes sense right now in this moment? What feels good? How do our personalities like collide together? And yeah, so that one was a fun and organic shoot for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So getting to meet both of you, I do see a lot of your characters.
Really?
In you, both, right?
Really?
Some parts was a little interchangeable. I was like, okay. Like, but when it comes to being in the moment, and then finally watching the finished product, was there any parts where you was like, ooh, that was a weak point, that was a bad angle, I stuttered on this part, I shouldn't have said that, I could have said this? Did you ever have any of those moments?
A little bit. In the beginning, I was just like, God, you sound so dorky. like, oh, like, because there's a moment where I'm just blabbing on, and like I'm even laughing at myself. Like, I'm like, like, I'm like, girl, you look like an idiot, but like, it's kind of cool and cute. But I'm like, like, it's just that, like, when you see yourself, you're like kind of embarrassed, but kind of like it at the same time. And you're like makes me blush.
I loved you all's chemistry. Like, I don't know. I love the way you both work together. Yeah. And I would definitely be eager to see another project or to see how this one grows.
I know this one was so, like, now that it's like in a film festival, I'm like, man, I wish we did more.
So I do have a question about that, though.
Yeah.
Can you see yourself trying another genre? And if so, what would that be?
I want to do all genres. Like, even horror, I would do that, which is like totally, like probably not what you think of. But like drama, I want to show people like a full range of emotions. Like, because I felt it all, I've seen it all, and like, not everything, but like, yeah, there definitely is more. Like, I know I kind of come off as like this really high energy, and that is definitely me. It's always been me. I've always been like that. But there's also like more that I want to showcase, and so I don't want to just play a certain kind of character, like a certain type of character, not just like the Elle Woods Legally Blonde. Like I do want to showcase deeper emotions, pain, struggle, heart, love, vulnerability. Like, so it's like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like when I'm like acting, is like, what kind of emotions do I get to show? Like what version of myself do I kind of get to show? So yeah, I don't really want to limit myself to any certain. I want to do it all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there any way that anyone that listens, even some of us from the TILE team, how can we support any future projects or even acting roles? How can we support?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, this is already a big support, getting to network and come to this event. Like, it's my first film festival as, like, not an audience member. So that's, like, a big, you guys are already doing so much to help. I don't know. Maybe follow me on Instagram, and if you think of anything cool, I don't know, let me know.
Okay, speaking of Instagram, can you tell them how to follow you and how to...
Yeah. Keep up with me on Instagram. My Instagram name is RJzy. It's RJ 4 E's ZY.
Okay. And is there any parting words that you would like to say as far as why somebody should watch Roomie movie night? Hit the table again.
Yeah. Well, Roomie Movie Night is it's a short film, and I think the question is who should watch it, or why you should watch it.
Why or who?
I think you should watch it because you get to see, it's a short film, but you get to see this like project that two girls, two women that are out chasing their dreams and bumped into each other and wanted to collaborate. Like, to me, that's like part of the beautiful thing about this project is just how it came about, and like how saying yes just kind of turned into this yellow brick road of just like, now we get to do this, now we get to do that. I think you should watch it because it's inspiring, like just chasing your dreams and finding other people out in the world that want the same thing. And like Asha, like I'm getting started in acting, but like Asha, like she knows how to like direct and film. Like I wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. Like, and so I was really excited to just get to work with her. Like, man, and this girl has heart. Like it rubbed off on me. Like I remember I showed up to her house to film, and she's like, I taped up all the windows. She's like, before you got here, I taped up all the windows because it's nighttime. It's Roomie movie night. And I was just like, dang, who is this chick? Like, this chick wants it. Like, she closed the windows so we could have a nighttime shoot. And I was just like, wow, this girl has so much heart. And like, I like to think that that's kind of like what this short film represents is just two women that want to act and be in the entertainment industry and finding ways to do it, like crafty ways to do it, you know, like if you want to get a start into something, like you got to find a way with whatever you have. So I want people to like take away like, wow, you know, like you can really not have a lot and you can still like make an impact. And if you're crafty and you want it, find other people that want it too and like do the damn thing, and then opportunities open and you get to meet new people. I get to meet you. So that's what I want. I want people to watch that and be like, yeah, I could do this. I could do that. They're doing it. So, yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking to you. And just like I was saying to Risa,
Asha. I'm Risa.
I wish you much success in acting, directing, and producing. I think that you are very talented, and just your vibe and how you just naturally are inspiring. A lot of people need that type of person around them. So I wish you the best.
I love you. Yay. That was sweet.
I'm an official third roomie. You'll catch me in the back, in the garage somewhere with Asha's cat. Because I'm going to help train her so she can find a name. So,
We got a third roomie.
that's what I'm talking about.
Roomie movie night 2. Coming out soon.
So,
We got some guest appearances already set.
So I would like to thank you all for taking the time out to hear about Roomie Movie Night. Please come and support them at the TILÈ Film Festival on July 8th in Oakland, California at Jeffrey's Inner Circle. We look forward to you all supporting their project. Thank you.
Thank you.